Hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. My name's FM18, and you're watching the Dafuge Challenge, episode 101, with Enfield Town FC. Well, our run of good form continues. If I knew what I was doing, I would do it more often, to be honest with you. After beating QPR at home, we were away at Cardiff. This was a pretty good game that we ended up winning 4-3. Cardiff had 2 goals from David in the 6th and 23rd minutes. Andy Connolly had a 30th minute goal. Ian Skinner had a 10th minute goal. And then Mickey Bunce had an own goal in the 26th minute. Francisco had a brace of goals 10 minutes apart in the 63rd and 73rd minute to put the game out of reach. Cardiff was on the attack most of the game, but they had an awful lot of long shots. They had 19 shots, 7 on target, and 5 clear-cut chances. This was Wozniak's first championship game with the team, and he did okay. I mean, he let in 3 goals, and to be fair, they were all pretty good goals. But he didn't make any stupid mistakes or anything like that, which is a plus. But Cardiff was on the attack almost all game, and he did a really good job. The rest of the team, kind of average, except the forwards, who all 3 of them were really, really good. They're really meshing together. One of the issues I ran into is that Al Jahani came to me and asked me for a new contract, and I said, yeah, sure. And then because the Saudi Arabian national team is ranked so low, he doesn't qualify for a work permit. So he walked away from the contract. I'm hoping that's not going to cause us problems down the road. Then we were home against Rotherham. Rotherham's a bottom-of-the-table team, and it kind of showed this game. They had 14 shots, 4 on target, 2 clear-cut chances, but they had 11 long shots. I mean, 75% of their shots were long shots. It was just amazing to see. Wozniak had a pretty easy game in goal, and he was helped out by the fact that Francisco had a 3rd minute goal that kind of set Rotherham on the back foot, and then Ian Skinner put the game out of reach with a 72nd minute goal. Second game in the championship, Woz got a clean sheet. And this was a pretty solid game all around. The score could have been higher. We had 2 woodwork hits that were absolute sitters that we should have scored on, but the only takeaway from this game is that Francisco tweaked his knee. He was out 4 to 5 days. So I'm starting him today, but we'll see how long he lasts. So we got Watford in the FA Cup 5th round game, and it's going to be tough. They've been bouncing up and down the Premiership the past 8 or so years. One year they're 7th, the next year they're 6th. Here we go. 6th, 13th, 7th, 13th, 7th, 10th, 7th, 9th. No higher than 6th, no lower than 13th. And it's about as solidly mid-table as you can get. I don't believe that's going to be their starting 11. But, let's see. Their key player, Ramiro Alvarez from Argentina. Let's see. Yeah, he'll do a job. Wow. Anyhow, I'm going to submit my best 11, and we will be back with the Watford game in just a bit. Today, we are away at Watford, and they are playing a 4-2-3-1 with Esteban in goal, Mal, Millen, Sr., and Morales as the defensive back 4, Chalaba and Mosheli as the midfielders, Pizzarli, Sanusi, Murati as the attacking midfielders, and Matthias up top as the striker. We are playing our 4-3-3 with Ward in goal, Drasovic, Durante, Hammond, and Arnaud, and change his name, as the defensive back 4, Diaz, Wilson, and Wendell as the midfield 3, Kramer, Skinner, and Al Jahani up top as the strikers. Now we are moving right to left. Well, Jahani with the penalty kick. Knocked away to Sanusi. Morales has it. Out to Murati. He dribbles forward. Knocked away. Oh, Mathias. Looked like it was knocked away, but what the heck happened there? Matthews had a header that just looked weird, but something tells me that's FM being FM. Well, I was going to say I like our chances against Watford. I'm hoping we can give them a pretty good game, but 10 minutes in, we're already down 1. Okay. Oh, coming up on 20 minutes here. Look, there it is. Our midfield is being heavily outnumbered. Okay. Diaz to Wendell. All off the woodwork. Diaz and Durante are both going to be here next year on loan deals. We're paying half of Diaz's salary, but only 20% of Durante's. I'm not quite sure why. But to be fair, I'd pay 100% of their salaries if it meant they would stay here. Well, that is halftime. Watford's had 12 shots, 7 on target. We've had 3 shots, 1 on target. Neither of us have any clear-cut chances. Hopefully we can get off to a fast start in the second half. Murati. Dribbling right. Challenged. Beats it. Hammond knocks it away. Goes to Chalaba. Moshelli sends it back to Chalaba. Morales back on the right, and the highlight ends. Jahani is not having the best game. So we're going to get Skinner in. Change him back to his target man. Support. Take off Al Jahani. Bring on Rivero. Make him the advance forward. Take off Wilson and bring on Lentil. And then Docker came on for Chalaba. Okay. Ward with the kick into the crowd. Knocked down. Durante sends it out to Jurassivic, who centers it back to Hammond. Up to Wendell. Now tries passing it to Rivero, but his pass is errant. Dendaka has it now. Long pass up to Matthias, who broke through the line off the post. Hammond kicks it out. That was an absolute sitter. They should really be up 2-0. Can we at least tie it up? Come on, guys. Wendell just got injured. Okay. Well, Collins is going to have to come on for him. 6 minutes extra time. Durante back to Ward. Kicks it up. Well, Mao sends it up. Jess has it for Watford. Breaking left. He's got options. Knocked away, but Morales is at the top of the box. Catches the inside of the post and in for the score. That was kind of a... Well, it looked like a weak effort by Ward, but who knows. Sanusi with a corner kick in, knocked away by Rivero. He tries chasing it down, but he can't get there before Sanusi does. Then Docker sends it up to Maselli, over to Mao, to Jess, and that is the game. Watford had 19 shots, 8 on target. Only 2 clear-cut chances, though. Man. That one's going to leave a mark. 2 to 3 weeks. Well, could be worse. Okay, well, we got Sheffield Wednesday in 3 days. I will be back with that game in just a bit. To date, we are away at Sheffield Wednesday, and they are playing a 4-2-3-1. Perry in goal, Justin, Gray, Dempsey, and Elliott as the defensive back four. Benisser and Harding as the midfielders. Worth, Egan, and Brewster as the attacking midfielders behind Solanke, who is up top with the striker. We are playing our 4-4-2 diamond with Jurassic, I realized I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. This was easier. My son actually thought of it. Kudos to him. Durante, Hammond, and Arnaud as the defensive back four with Ward in goal. Lentil is the defensive midfielder behind Diaz and Collins. Wilson up top is the attacking midfielder behind Kramer and Rivero. Now we are moving left to right in our third uniform pinks. Well, we appear to be a little bit more match fit than Sheffield Wednesday. Ward with a kick. Out to Arnaud. Over to Hammond. Back to Ward. Up to Durante. Centers it to Diaz to Wilson. Long pass to Kramer over on the left. He centers it to Wilson again. To Diaz to Collins. Up into space. Kramer's there, and his shot is wide right. That was a nice pass. But Kramer rushed his shot. Well, there's our about 20-minute warning about being seriously overrun. Well, half hour's gone by. Not a lot going on. No other highlights or anything. Sheffield Wednesday's had one more shot than we've... Well, two more now. And they just had two injuries, too. Two knocks, at least. It looks like we're going into halftime with a 0-0 score. Moving right to left now. Durante to Hammond and the highlight ends. Too many long shots, guys. What's going on here? Arnaud with a throw-in. Knocked away. Worth has it. Up to Solanke. Back to Worth. Back to Benasser, who sends it to Harding. Oh, his pass is errant. Lentil intercepts it. Now Arnaud has it to Wilson, to Diaz, up to Rivero. Oh. He's starting to do that more often. I don't know what's going on. Solanke, almost dispossessed. Worth. Oh, passes it up between the two defenders. Solanke's there, and his shot is very wide, but it had a chance. Now, this formation is not working, so bring Wilson off for Al-Jahani. I think that's the only change we're going to make for the moment. Collins with a kick in, knocked away. Solanke sends it up to Brewster. Oh, my guys are slow getting back. Worth on the left. Across the field to Johnson, up to Brewster. He loses it. Solanke's there, and his shot is high. Wow, that looked like it was going in for a second. Justin with a throw-in for Sheffield Wednesday. Out to Solanke. Centers it to Connor. His pass is errant. Jurassic sends it back to Ward, who kicks it up towards Kramer. Knocked away. Harding has it for Sheffield Wednesday. Out to Brewster on the right. Passes it into space where Johnson has it to Connor. Off the crossbar. Knocked away by Arnaud. Wow. Mackin's going to come on for Rivero. Perry sends it into the crowd. Durante has it. Sends it back to Ward. He long bombs it forward. Gray's there for Sheffield Wednesday. Sends it up to Johnson, to Connor, who's breaking through the line. Ward with a nice save. Holy cow. You know what? We are going to play for the draw. Brewster at the top of the box, and his shot is wide right. Last chance. Jurassic. And knocked away. Can Durante get there? He does. Sends it all the way back to Ward. He passes it up in space, and that is the game. Well, a 0-0 draw I will take. Seeing as how Sheffield Wednesday was on the attack all the second half. They had 12 more shots the second half. Well, we bent what we didn't break. And as a result, we are in 4th place. This is going to get interesting. Middlesbrough has, I don't want to say they've run away with the league. I mean, there's still an outside chance Ipswich Town or Leeds, or possibly even us, could catch it. One of the things I did want to point out, though, I'm going to go to Middlesbrough here real quick. This is their under-23 team. Jack Lloyd is a 16-year-old striker. 26 goals, 13 assists, 7 players of the match. Jake Plummer, 22-year-old striker as well. Well, they're playing Lloyd at left mid. These guys are dominating the under-23 league. It is just insane. Then they've got Ian Reid here as well with 19 goals and 4 assists. Yeah, this is the U23 Premier Division Cup. And as you can see here, look over here at team goals. All 5 of them are Middlesbrough players. These are all U23 players. Now, they may not be on the Middlesbrough U23 team. I believe a couple of them are loaned out, but still, that is just insane. Okay, let's see here. We've got 13 games left. So how do I want to do this? Do I want to do Barnsley, Birmingham? Let me see something here. This is the 7th episode of the season. And I want to play Middlesbrough in a live comp because they are top of the league. So what we're going to do is come back for Ipswich Town and Middlesbrough. And after the Middlesbrough game, we will see where we stand. And then I'll probably play Aston Villa Sunderland. But we're challenging for automatic promotion. I'd love to get it. I really don't want to go through the playoffs again. Especially with Reading being there. They seem to be our bogey team. So that is what we're going to do. We are going to come back for Ipswich Town and Middlesbrough. And Middlesbrough is going to tell us exactly where we are and how well we are doing. It took me like 4 tries to say episode 101 at the beginning of this. I don't know why. I kept stumbling over it. I guess part of me is still in shock that we've actually made it to 101 episodes. Part of me is also still in shock that we're challenging for automatic promotion. That would be nice. It would save us a lot of headaches if we were to get into playoffs and fail. But I don't know. We're not a Premier League team. We've got a couple Premier League players, but we're not a Premier League team. We're a good championship team. And the fact that we're challenging shows that. I think one more year in the championship could do us a load of good. But then again, I'm also not going to go out of my way to sabotage our chances of going up. Frankly, we're going to need a little bit of help in that regards. But, the defense has stayed pretty strong. The offense, with the exception of the last couple games, has been there. We've got a chance. We've got an outside chance. But, in immortal words of Terry Pratchett, magic users will tell you when the odds are 1,000,000 to 1, they land your way 9 out of 10 times. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer them as fast as I can. My name is FM18. I thank you for watching.